Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Sarah Horbacewicz. We're going to start tonight following developing news in Little Rock, where police are searching for answers after one person was shot and killed in their car. Earlier today, authorities responded to the area of Baseline and Geyer Springs Roads. And as of right now, officials have not yet released any information about a possible suspect. But police do tell us that they're still looking for more witnesses. And as this is a developing story, we'll continue to update you with more information as it becomes available. The Pulaski County Sheriff's Department is also investigating a homicide today. Officials tell us that just before 11 this morning, a person was walking to pond to fish when they found a body on Fraser Pike Road. The sheriff's office is working to figure out who is responsible, and the body was taken to the state crime lab to also determine what happened. Officers ask that anyone with information on this call the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office.
Well, we had an active start to our weekend on top of a pretty active week, and I'm happy to say that we are finally seeing things wind down as we continue on into our evening. Looking right now at our radar, we are still seeing a few showers, but a lot of the activity is beginning to push eastward out of the area, and then we'll start to see some improvements going into tonight. Some of these showers since midnight have brought anywhere from over an inch and a half of rainfall. Some areas half an inch to just a trace. It really was the true definition of hit or miss showers. A lot of those severe weather warnings especially kind of confine themselves to southern portions of the state. So we were a lot quieter compared to a lot of the other days. 53 right now here for us in the metro. Cloudy skies, a light breeze already coming in from the north and northeast. And looking at your hour by hour forecast, we'll be seeing gradual clearing overnight. Temperatures dropping to around the mid 40s. Then we'll be in for a nice start to the work week. So I'll have more details on that with another look at your forecast coming your way.
All right, thanks, Krause. Now, Easter weather might not have been the best, but so many Arkansans were just happy to be able to celebrate in person again this year for Easter. Hundreds observed the religious holiday, and this evening, THV 11's Jade Jackson shows us how Little Rock churches plan to go all out today.
Did you think you would be holding a chick? No.
Children at First Baptist Little Rock were greeted with baby chicks and baby bunnies before church Easter Sunday, brought in from the farm of other church members.
Don't fly away.
Don't fly away.
That's before heading into the dining hall with their families for an early breakfast.
It's been 2 years since we've been able to have a big fellowship like this where people are here in person, where they're eating breakfast together, egg hunt, so we're really excited about this year.
Lead pastor Jonathan Curtis says First Baptist wanted to make this year a special one, especially for the youth, and they didn't let a little rain stop them from Easter egg hunting outside.
I think people have just been longing to be together again. We don't even know what we've missed by being separate from one another for so long.
Curtis says being able to see a congregation full of members while they worship makes his heart full, which can also be said for another pastor across town at Longley Baptist Church.
Feels great. Feels great to see them all back in fellowship.
Senior Pastor Dwight Townsend Sr. put on an Easter egg hunt for the children in his congregation with eggs placed all over the family worship center. And even the Easter Bunny came to pay the children a visit.
Actually, this is the first time we've been able to do this in 2 years. And so what you see now is just a result of waiting.
But now the wait is over, and it's this time of connection that Townsend says is truly a blessing.
You know, just speaking to one another, waving at one another, and just being around each other. I can tell that they really long to be back together again.
In Little Rock, Jade Jackson, THV 11 News.
This holiday weekend, people are also celebrating Passover and Ramadan, holidays that are all overlapping for the first time in about 30 years. And this afternoon, New Hope Baptist Church and Hope Cares partnered to bring smiles and joy to expectant families at Maumelle High School. Following New Hope's Easter Sunday services, the church welcomed attendees to its first community baby shower for families in need. Organizers for the event said they're happy to serve as a resource for the community.
Our goal was to bless 150 families with wipes, diapers, and other essentials, as well as resources to connect them with information that they can need to help them parents in the midst of a pandemic.
New Hope Baptist Church also plans to make the community baby shower an annual Easter event. And another annual activity that people look forward to every year, the opening of the Bernie's Garden Farmers Market in Little Rock, Soma District. I know I was happy to stop by today, but if you weren't able to make it to get your fresh fruits, veggies, and other goodies, don't worry. The market is open every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., rain or shine, all the way through November. And in international headlines, Russia is on the verge of seizing its first key city in its war on Ukraine. A standoff in the port city of Mariupol continued after Moscow's deadline passed for more than 2,000 holdout Ukrainian troops to surrender. Tom Hansen reports from New York.
Mariupol teetered on the brink Sunday after 7 weeks of Russian bombardment.
The situation in Mariupol is both dire militarily and heartbreaking. The city doesn't exist anymore. The remainings of the Ukrainian army and large group of civilians are basically encircled by the Russian forces.
Some 2,500 Ukrainian fighters were said to be cornered at a large steel plant as they battled to save the devastated southern port city.
We will not leave our country, our families, our land, so we will fight absolutely till the end, till the win in this war.
The fall of Mariupol to Russian invaders would mark a victory for the Kremlin after failing to seize the capital, Kyiv. It would also free up additional Russian troops to join an expected battle for control of the eastern Donbas region.
You know, we're not just observers cheering for Ukraine here. This is about democracy across Europe and stopping an autocracy. And so, and of course, the Chinese are watching. So there are implications well beyond Mariupol or even Kyiv.
Without citing evidence, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky warned the world should prepare in a number of ways for the possibility Russia might use nuclear weapons. Over the weekend, Zelensky awarded medals to Ukrainian forces bracing for the next stage of the war. Tom Hansen, CBS News.
If Russia fully seizes Mariupol, it would also secure a land corridor to the Crimean Peninsula, which it annexed from Ukraine in 2014. All right, still ahead, lots of different factors are affecting supply chain shortages, and you might have noticed lately that baby formula has been harder to find. Just ahead, we'll tell you why.
Live look across the metro this evening. We are still seeing cloudy conditions and a few stray showers in the area. We'll be drying out overnight with a nice start to the work week. Your forecast is coming up.